Okay, hello. I wanted to hop in here and have a heart-to-heart with you about coming out. This is my coming out story, I guess. Trendy, I know. I don't really have anything planned or written down, so I'm just gonna go from my heart, you know? So, and this is kind of tight anyways. Let's start from the beginning. I'm Damian, and I came out in October. Leading up to the coming out, I was just like very nervous. I was very sad. So I was very sad, and I was working at Disneyland, which was the best job I will and could ever ask for, and I don't know, I just felt a disconnect because everyone was all happy and all that stuff, and I was just like, I'm hiding something that's really big and part of me, like, and I don't really want to keep that a secret, so I slowly started to come out to other people. I saw a bunch of coming out videos, like Eugene Liang, his video, Immaculate. Very, like, he was one of the people I looked up to, so he was one of the reasons why I did what I did. But yeah, leading up to it, I only came out to a few people at a time. So I did my friend Kaylee first. Hers was on National Coming Out Day, so I did it to her first, and then slowly one by one I chose different people to come out to, and it slowly just progressed from there. And once I came out to enough people, I was just like, okay, I want to come out to everyone, but first I wanted to do it with my parents. So the way I did it with my parents was I had work that night and I wrote a letter for them. I wrote a letter and gave it to my aunt that she would give it to my parents, and they would read it while I'm at work so I don't like spaz out. So after I came home from work around like 12 a.m., they were still awake and they were like, we read your letter, and it didn't turn out as I planned because they were like low-key kind of pissed that I did it in a letter rather than talking to them, which I understand, but I don't know, I just couldn't talk. I hate, like, confrontation, not fun for me at all. Anyway, I did that and they were like, yeah, we're cool with it, but that wasn't the end of it. Obviously, because I grew up in an Asian household and being gay was like not it. So a few days later, or a few days passed by, and they come and talk to me again, and then we had this giant fight. It wasn't the prettiest. It wasn't the nicest. Do I regret saying some things? Of course. Do I regret not saying some things? Yeah, I stand by some of those things I said. But coming out to conservative Asian parents could be really hard for some people, and that's why I'm making this video, because there is a community out there for everyone, and I just want this video to be for the people who are scared to come out or scared to be rejected by other people, but there's other people online. You can create a new family. Your friends will help you through. If they don't, they're not truly your friends. Gladly, when I came out to everyone after I told my parents, everyone was so supportive, everyone was so nice, so caring, and so understanding. But my parents, it took a long time, like, it's still taking time, like, it's still like, we don't talk about it. Some advice I would give, just give it some time. That's what everyone told me when I was literally depressed. Like, after I came out and everything happened, I went to work nonstop. So I work at Disneyland, so usually I'd work like 20 hours a week, but because I was a full-time student too. But no, after that, I started working 35-hour plus weeks, plus hanging out with people, plus going to school, plus doing homework, plus doing tests, as much as I could, so I was not at home. I did not want to be at home at all. It was the scariest thing. Like, I did not want to be at home. Every time I'd go to work, I'd put on a happy face because this is, like, that was a place I really liked to go. I didn't want to be sad. I didn't want to do anything, and I just wanted to go on and do my job. But sometimes at work, I would literally just sit there in silence and people would ask me what's wrong, I would like say, oh, some personal problems, because if I discussed it, I would start bawling my eyes out. I could not handle it. Then a few like months passed by. I was getting better slowly and slowly, just time, just letting it go, and they stopped talking about it because they knew it would make me sad, because they knew we just stopped talking about it. I feel like they are still uneven or unsure about what I mean, but that just comes with time, and I know it comes with time. So for anyone out there who's thinking about coming out, come out on your own time. There is literally no rush. You can take your time. Don't worry about what other people think. Do you. Do what makes you happy, and do what will make you happy in the future. That's what I think. And I knew this would make me happy in the future. And one regret is I wish I did it during high school, because by then there were people who already knew who they were and they were having their best times, and I was just figuring out who I was. But I know not everyone can do that, and now that TikTok is coming around, it's becoming more relevant or becoming more well accepted, I guess. But in some places you still can't, and that's important too. You have to factor in, like, if your parents are gonna kick you out, or if you are you getting bullied? Some people don't get them out because they get bullied, or their parents will kick them out. So this is all about time. I know some of you like hate that. I hated it like so much. When people told me that, I'm like, I want to be happy now, but you know, that's not how it always works. But being in quarantine has allowed me to become closer with my family, I guess, because we've been staying together a lot longer and we're getting to know each other more and to appreciate each other more. Like, I still want to move out, but like, it's like kind of bearable now, I guess. So with the recent events that have been happening in the world, there has been some controversy with like the LGBTQ community and the Black Lives Movement, and I wanted to say that these movements are both very important and should be considered together, because there's so many things that are happening. So below, I linked down petitions and places you can donate to so you guys can help out. The fight is still not over, and there needs to be more change. So I'm gonna use this platform to help that. This is my coming out story, and if you have any questions, you can always feel free to DM me or comment down below, because I'm literally on my phone the entire time, so I will answer you really fast. This is who I am, and this is who I'll always be. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.